It's Fish Keeping Fanatic here, and I am just going to give you a few facts on this remarkable little cichlid from South America. Obviously, the German blue ram. So, where does this fish come from? It comes from the Orinoco River in the Amazon Basin. So it's got to be pretty brightly coloured to recognise members of its own kind, because the Orinoco, or I think it's Oronco River, or whatever it's called, just put the proper name in the comment box. It's a very silty river, so it's full of debris and silt and dust and muck. So it's very dingy and murky, so the fish can't see too well. So most fish down there have to have bright colours, like neons, for instance, come from the same river, have that bright neon line to recognise members of their own kind. There's the male German blue ram. Gorgeous fish. Had this breeding pair for about 2 years now. There's the female. I'm getting great shots of these right now. They usually always hide in by eggs. They've just laid eggs behind this vase here. I can't actually get to them right now, but they're just patrolling around. Lovely image of the male. Female wants to be in, chasing me away. How big does this cichlid get? It's a dwarf cichlid, so not very big. The male will get to a max of 3.5 inches. The female about 2.75 inches. So not very big. Extremely peaceful cichlid. The only time I've ever had aggression out of these fish is when they are definitely breeding and they're protecting the fry. They'll chase the neons around, but other than that, they're completely fine with the fish. This fish is relatively inexpensive. The fish store where I work has these, I think, for a £5, so that's £5, which dollar-wise, $2.50, $3. I don't know, probably about that much. Very cheap. I think if your shop sells them, this is what you should go for if you're thinking about a dwarf cichlid. These are top of my top 3 dwarf cichlids. Number 3 would be the dwarf cichlid from Africa, the Quebensis. Number 2 would be another dwarf cichlid from South America. It would be the Apistogramma cacatoides, or the cockatoo cichlid, which it's also known as. And then number 1 is obviously the German blue ram. I've had quite a lot of fry out of these. I've had about 1,500 fry over the last 2 years that I've had these guys. And when the fry are big enough, I just take them to the fish store where I work, and I get like a discount. They give me about a third of what they're sold for, so they're sold for about £4 or £5. And as long as the fish is over the borderline size, which I think it's about 1 inch, not including the tail, so as long as the body is 1 inch long, I get about £1 per fish, £1 per fish, which is about 50 cents, I think. 50-75 cents. So if I take over about 100 to 150 fish, I've made £150 off those fish. So yeah, and then that allows me to buy more products. for this tank. Like maybe more bookwood structure, more rocks, more plants. pH requirements for rams. German blue rams prefer acidic pH, like 6.6 to 6.8. They don't like it any higher, really. That's the ideal place to have it. Just looking for my thermometer. Oh, there's the heater. Oh, there's the thermometer there. Should be set at about 78 degrees for rams. They like it a bit higher than those tropical fish. Try and keep it well a filtered tank. I've got 2 filters on this tank. A Marina I-25 just there, and a Breeder bubble filter just down there with an air stone in it. So I've got a 100-watt heater in here. It's just turned on there, as you probably saw. There's nothing much else to say about the rams, really, other than get one. You'll be sorry if you don't. There are other varieties of rams. You can get Bolivian rams, which are much more dull in colour. They're not as nice. You've got gold rams, electric blue rams, but I prefer the German blue. They're great fish. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. I do have a 100-litre goldfish tank just next to this one, which I'm not going to video. And I also have a marine tank downstairs, which I'll do a separate video on if you want me to, but I'll do more videos on this tank for definite. Yep, so okay, bye.